Everybody's Valentine's Day before we get started. Y'all have a good Valentine's Day. Everybody love on their loved ones.
Yeah, man. Hope y'all had a
Or
good
are y'all
Saturday.
one of those teacher bro said every day is Valentine's Day in his house?
I love that. I love
Ooh,
that.
he always loving on
And
his woman.
traffic was pretty awful yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. It was
The
surprisingly
whole
bad for a Saturday.
weekend,
Yeah.
dude, the whole weekend, Atlanta was in love
Well,
because I
no, apparently there was some massive cheerleading competition here. Like
that's what it
thousands and
was.
thousands and thousands of people from out of town were here for. Yeah, somewhere in downtown.
We always finding shit to have.
Yeah.
Atlanta just be having anything.
Yep. See, even my wife said it's always love day in our house. You damn right it is. Happy wife, happy
Hey
life.
man, look. Let me tell you what I'm a strong component of. People be thinking that I'm just like some single miserable slob. I'm a strong component of love, man. I love to
Yeah,
see it.
man.
I love to
Hell
see
yeah.
love, man. Love hard because this world is crazy, man. Love on your loved ones, man.
Happy spouse, happy house. Look at her, man. How'd I get so lucky, chat? oh,
Oh, look
oh,
at this
oh
guy.
gosh.
Oh my God. I'm gonna put some hearts on it. I'm gonna edit some hearts floating up. We're gonna
Oh
make you
man.
real soft. It's okay
You
to be
know.
soft with your
Oh,
woman.
of
All
course,
right.
man. Hell yeah, it is. You damn right.
I gotta learn that because I'm hardcore, but I'm
Yeah.
learning.
Just don't send coordinates to your significant other, chat. All right.
I love coordinates, but anyway, let's
Let's
get this party started.
yeah, let's get started. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun episode. Gotta get this out. Excuse me. Hello, and welcome to episode 260 of the Super Weapon Podcast, the most overpowered podcast on the internet. It's your boy Darius the Artist, and as always, I got my co-host DC here with me today.
Yes, it's your boy DC, aka you know what it is already. The Neapolitan Hobgoblin, aka the time traveling tastemaker, aka Bad Panda. That's my new name from now on. I want to be known as Bad Panda. DC, I'm gonna hang it up in the rafters somewhere. And now I'm just the Bad Panda, okay?
Retiring it like a jersey, man.
Let me tell you, let me give you a little backstory. Someone in chat helped me with this name.
Yeah, no, I've heard.
Her name is your wife. All right? Tina in the chat, y'all. Give her some claps. Give her some claps.
Man.
Wait, we missing Weenie. Where's our boy Weenie? I wonder if he had to work. But
maybe, man. You know, but if not, I'm sure we'll catch him. He'll probably listen, just like all of our other great listeners, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to this next episode of the Super Weapon Podcast. If you guys are listening to the audio version, we record this usually every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/DariusTheArtist. So make sure you guys come tune in, come hang out. We have a live audience. We love to joke and have a good time on the pod, man. And today's going to be no different. Because we finally got a look at what PlayStation has planned for the next year plus, I would say. Because all these games that they announced aren't coming out in 2026. But I think this was a needed showcase from them after being quiet for so long, and there was a lot of anticipation from a lot of people just in general, including me, because I've been very curious about what some of their studios have been working on, and they unveiled quite a bit, man. And it was a long show. If you guys hadn't checked out the showcase, it was about 60 minutes long.
please watch it.
Yeah, so yeah, watch it, because as is tradition for you guys who may not have heard us talk about any like showcases or reveals or anything, we don't usually go through every game, just the stuff that we're most interested in, and we also like to let chat tell us what they're interested in, and you know, if they're excited about anything. So yeah, man, let's just jump. I guess we can just jump into it, because I know you watched the showcase recently, and
Yes.
theirs is always their showcase has a always like a pretty cool theme. It's always a lot different from Xbox, where Xbox, they go a little bit more playful, especially like with their January directs and everything, you know, like with the branding and stuff. But this showcase was more traditional, you know, where you were getting trailers back to back to back, which I liked. I thought it was a pretty strong showcase. I wasn't sold on it at first, but I went back and watched it. Rewatched some of the trailers, and there actually are, you know, like you mentioned, quite a few bangers in here that we'll be talking about today. But What did you kind of think about the showcase as a whole? You know, because we like to talk about that.
Mm.
Like, you know, did you enjoy it? Just like overall, or you know, what do you think about their lineup so far?
Well, first of all, I just realized that I don't have my backlight on, but I still look spectacular. So I'm going to just leave it off. I don't feel like reaching back there to turn it on. Second, the PlayStation, it has been, they've been a little low key, and
Yeah,
people have been questioning, hey, what is PlayStation doing? They're not, you know, out of the woods yet. I wouldn't say they are as down bad as Xbox right now, but people have been wondering, like, hey, we want some more games, blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
You know how people are. You know how the gamers are, how we are. But PlayStation, overall, this looked good to me. Actually, it looked great. I'll give it a great.
yeah. Agreed.
The games that are coming out, it looked like they're not going to miss a beat. There's some games in here that really got my interest. I know off mic we talked about how I feel about the action genre as a whole.
Yeah, we could talk
I'm
about that.
getting
I'm actually curious because I didn't know you were feel. I know you were feeling that way about shooters, but when it comes to action RPGs or action hack and slash, whatever you want to call them, action platformers, I didn't know you were kind of feeling the way you were. It was just pretty interesting. If you want to talk about that, we can.
Yeah, of course. We were talking a little bit pre-pod about me getting kind of burnt out on that genre of games. It's kind of like it looks good, like the games that are coming out. Don't get me wrong, they look amazing.
Mm,
PlayStation has some amazing games coming out, but when you look through the trailer, what you notice is there's a lot of those type of games coming out. And so my only critique there was give me something different.
yeah,
Like if you're gonna have like the hack and slash God of War type of game, maybe we get destructive environments, a different kind of combat system, throw something in there that'll kind of switch it up a little bit.
yeah.
Because right now, to me, it seemed like we're getting a lot of these games, and I'm not complaining. It's just give me something just slightly different in these games. Because every game that I looked at today, I was kind of like, it's giving me the same feel. Like the showcase really kind of showcased what I was talking about because every game was like hack and slash, and Darius was laughing because I was like, "What slash slash block roll?" Like
Yeah, you were like slash
you,
slash dodge or something. Yeah,
you got to know when to dodge, or
yeah,
So I'm not hating on these games because they look great, and there's
yeah.
some games in this showcase that looked amazing, and I definitely want to see more. But just I don't want them to get complacent and just kind of start just throwing these games out just back to back to back. Just kind of give us something a little bit different. Give us
Nah,
some
that's
different
fair.
mechanics. Give us like
Something to
anything. Like
something to draw you in a little bit more from just like
make
a
your game
yeah,
stand out, right?
yeah.
If you got a whole bunch of these games coming out, you want to do something different to make your game stand out. And that's all I was saying. See, beautiful critique. It's not like, oh, these games are trash. Oh, I'm tired of seeing them.
Nah, I think that's a good way to put it. And Dave in chat, he even brought up a good point too. Like, PlayStation is usually known for those types of games. Your JRPGs, your traditional hack and slash 3D platforming games. That's really kind of that's always been their bread and butter and how they, in my opinion, they became so successful over time. Back when the Xbox 360 was around, people used to joke and they used to call it the shooter box 360. Because
Mm-hmm.
most of the time people were playing shooters on Xbox versus PlayStation. But it's good to at least because I just looked it up. The last time we got like an actual official showcase from them was 2023. We've gotten like the smaller state of plays over the last few years. I don't want to say that they unloaded the clip because there's still quite a few of their first party studios. We don't really know what they're working on.
Ooh.
But I think this was a pretty strong showing overall. Yeah, that's what they used to call it, Tori. That's what they called it, the Shooter Box 360, which is pretty funny. But it's good to see, what is coming up for them. I will say that to me, this showcase, you know, because I already have a PlayStation 5. I wonder how people who are or have a PS5 Pro are feeling about this showcase. Like, you know, do they feel like their money has been valued at this point after purchasing that mid console, mid gen upgrade, or is it just going to kind of be more of the same? Is what I'm really curious about. You know, because PlayStation already has an advantage in gameplay, in my opinion, when it comes to just the controller itself, like with the haptic feedback and everything, and how developers are already starting to kind of use that, or how they have been using it, excuse me, for the last 5 or so years. But yeah, I agree. I agree with a lot of points you made. I think that's important to bring up, especially with how bad funding is, or how hard it is to get funding in gaming nowadays. I think a lot of studios are just going with a lot safer choices, things that
And
they
that's
know
what I
will.
was afraid of.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I was afraid of. But yeah,
yeah. It's an unfortunate part of the industry, but it's something that we have to deal with and just acknowledge. You know, it's not a bad thing. Just like DC said, it doesn't mean these games are going to be bad, or you know, but you know, it's actually a really good thought to even like, you know, think about. So, but yeah, let's jump
yeah,
into
just
some
put
of the
a
games, man.
little buzz in the developers' ears, you know?
Yeah.
Just put a little buzz out there, you feel me?
Yeah, so typically, like I said, if you guys have never listened to like one of our showcase reviews or you know impressions, like we'll just bounce. Me and DC will just bounce back and forth and talk about games. The first one I want to talk about is the one I'm probably the most excited about outside of Resident Evil. This was top 3 for me, and that's gosh, Star Wars Galactic Racer. I just had a brain fart. This game, so this game is made by the same
Mm.
studio that developed Burnout. So if you guys are fans of the Burnout series, this wasn't the first time this game was revealed. And this isn't Criterion. This is Fuse Games. A lot of those developers don't work at EA anymore. But you know, I'm loving the hell out of the look of this, man. The first trailer got me really excited, but we finally got to see like actual gameplay and everything from the sound design to what looks like an interesting story. I'm not quite sure what the story is going to be in this. But it looks like you're, you know, either in some sort of racing tournament that's spanning a few, you know, quite a few different planets. But just everything from like the speed of movement, you know, it's definitely giving me Burnout vibes watching a lot of these races that were shown in the trailer. You know, you have like what looks like some slow mo takedowns that Burnout's known for, and you know, I'm actually glad we're getting more non-sim racing games. You know, I kind of feel like, just in my humble opinion, that the racing genre has been, I don't want to say boring or stagnant, you know, for the last 5 or 10 years, but outside of Forza, man, it just hasn't been, you know, nothing that I've been super interested in. And this was, like I said, this was and plus I'm a Star Wars fan, so of course, right? This is supposedly coming out in 2026. I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna hit sometime early summer. If I was them, you know, because once again we've talked about racing games and how they either sell really well or they don't at all. And you know, if they want to put this in the best position to succeed, you know, I would hope that they would probably try to move it away from some of those bigger titles and everything. But I'm really excited for this, man. I don't know if you've seen this. I know you're really big into like sim racing games and stuff, or if this is something that you'd be interested in playing, because it's kind of, I don't want to say it's out of your wheelhouse, but it's not something I've seen you typically play before.
Well, come on. Racing, you sold me. Come on, you sold me already. I love a good racing game. This is no secret about it. I don't know anything too much about Star Wars, but I feel like you don't need to really know shit to
No,
play this game and just have a fun time. Our boy Weenie is in the chat. What's up, Weenie? He curled up there, eh? But yeah, this game it's interesting because, like you said, the makers of whatchamajig,
Burnout.
what
Yeah,
about Burnout?
yeah,
Those guys, man, I don't know if y'all remember. Like, I played so much Burnout, dude. What
yeah,
was it? Burnout Revenge, I think, was the one that I could not stop playing for a long time.
yeah,
Paradise, as much hell as people gave it, I don't think it was bad. I spent a lot of time playing Paradise as well. So this game would definitely be something that I would look into. I wouldn't mind playing with the bros, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But like I said, I told you, right? I
Mhm.
said what would really make this game pop if They go in on the customization of the vehicles.
Yeah, I agree with that
I'm
100%.
definitely sold. If you can customize your vehicle down to a T, how it looks, the engines, everything, I'm definitely sold.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I hadn't thought about was having some form of customization. Maybe you can like tweak, add a different kind of engine onto your pod racer, or just change, like add a wing or something, change some of the, the airflow, make it go a little bit faster. Like that kind of stuff I think would be really cool. And I think that's needed in racers, whether they're arcadey or not. Like some form of customization is needed. And
Mhm.
it looks like they have a wide variety of vehicles to choose from just from the trailer, just the initial trailers that they've shown. So I'm curious how they're gonna handle that as well as online racing. Like this game has to have online racing. Like there's just no way you
Without a
guys.
doubt, this
Yeah,
game will have it. It's why wouldn't it have it?
right.
Like, it just wouldn't make sense not to have it.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned Paradise because I feel like Paradise got a lot of shit because it was too early. Paradise was essentially Forza Horizon before Horizon with the open world racing, and
Oh, that is
it
true.
was such
Yeah.
a it was such a big departure from Burnout that I think people just weren't ready for that. But whatever Playground Games did, they found magic, lightning in a bottle with that formula. And unfortunately, I think that was the last Burnout game that came out before they shut Criterion down, if I remember correctly. But it's good
Yeah.
to see them. It's good to see these, like I said, these types of games. I think are really cool. Give me some more arcade racers, man. I love my sim games, my sim racing games.
It's a
I love.
palate cleanser, man. It
Yeah,
gives you something different to play besides, your typical games. It's definitely something different, and that's what lately, that's just what I've been looking for. Just
yeah,
as you can tell, I've been going through, like, my Game Pass because, like, every other day, I'm sending Darius messages like, "Oh, I was
yeah,
playing Division last night." He's like, "What? Why are you playing that?"
yeah,
"Oh, I was playing Rogue Company the other day." Like, people like, "Dog, why are you playing all
yeah.
these random games?"
Yeah,
But
man. I think that'll be cool. I mean, there are probably going to be plenty of iconic locales from the Star Wars universe. Tatooine, Mustafar, Hoth. Like, I would love maybe like some environmental hazards. I think that would kind of mix up
mhm.
the gameplay a little bit. They're just things that are probably like easy lifts for these studios. I'm sure that they've already thought of these things. But yeah, this is definitely going to be one that I'm picking up day one. Like I said, it's Star Wars. I'm not too big into Star Wars as much as I used to be in the last couple of years, but I'm liking that we're getting more Star Wars games that are different outside of what we've typically gotten before. That they're finally exploring other genres. Because Star Wars has such a rich universe and lore and so many interesting characters outside of Luke and some of the more mainstays of the franchise. Like it's good that we're getting stuff like this. Like just like DC was saying, these are the types of games that I'm looking for. And this was, like I said, this was incredibly high on my list already. So I've already have it wish listed on Steam. So yeah, this is definitely picking this up. So
With the PSA game, for sure. Yep.
yeah, 100%. All right, man.
100%. All right, it's my turn. All right,
Yeah, what you got?
let me look on my list. Let me look on my list. And yeah, thanks for everyone who tuned in to the stream last night too, by the way. We are
Yeah.
having we're having a great time playing South of Midnight. I just defeated Big Toe Tom last night, but that's neither here or there. Let me get my picks ready.
I'm curious.
I am gonna go with I got 6 up here.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, I'll go with For Loop first.
Okay. Okay.
For, it looked like a homie shooter, man, and I love my homie shooters, man, because I got homies.
Let me
You know
pull
what
up
I'm
the trailer
saying?
for it. Sorry guys, 1 second. It's
I wish I could
for
just homie shoot with my homies every day, but I got a job. Well, we all got jobs. I'm not gonna say it like it's just me.
Yeah. All right. So yes. All right. So I have it pulled up. Yeah. So you guys can see it. All right. Yeah. What drew you to this game, man? What was the thing that?
Well, I was just thinking about a good co-op experience with my friends, and then it gave me a couple of vibes. Kind of gave me like a Division / Alien type vibe
Mm,
where it's for you, and you're fighting against this wave of aliens trying to take over Earth. It seemed like the typical story. It's nothing like really,
yeah. Yeah.
you know, too different there. But just looking at the action and just the environments, everything was it drew me in, man. It drew me in, and usually, like, I try to steer away from the shooters. I've been trying to relax on them,
Yeah,
but this actually just looked like fun. It just looked like a fun game to play with friends.
it does,
Like,
man.
look,
It does. I This one actually surprised me too. I'm not sure like when this releases, but it definitely gave me Division vibes as well. It looks like there's going to be like different character classes. Their suits that they're wearing remind me of another game, and I cannot put my finger on it. It's going to bother me all day. But the first thing I thought of when I saw their suits, like far as movies, was I don't know if you've ever seen. I think it's District 9, like some of those kind of exoskeletons that they were wearing.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
know what I
Was
mean?
it District 9?
It was
I know
either
the movie that you're talking
it
about.
might, I think it's actually Elysium. Hold on, with Matt Elysium movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think it's
Elysium.
Elysium.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah, very cool sci-fi movie. If you guys haven't seen it, very old. It's been like 13 years, but yeah, this one was actually interesting. Yeah, I like the fact that it's 4 players because we usually play like with a group of our buddies. I'm not. I don't. I'm be honest. I don't really care about the story. It just looks like a fun game to play.
Games like this, when I
Yeah,
say homie shooter, I'm not really looking for a story.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to shoot shit with my friends. I want to shoot shit,
Yes,
get
yes.
loot, and level up pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, the enemies look kind of interesting. We'll kind of see how this, because I don't know if they announced a release date for this. Let me see. Forgive me, chat loop.
That's why we always encourage you guys to definitely check out the state of play on your own. Because there was a lot of good stuff in this state of play, and we're probably not going to be able to cover it all.
Yeah,
So please go check it out. And then,
yeah. No release date for this. No release year or anything for this, which is unfortunate. So maybe may not come out this year. This is why I mentioned like this showcase was like 2026 and beyond, which is fine. No need to rush these things out the door, especially games like this. If you want, these types of games, especially nowadays, usually people will check it out for a while and then it'll kind of fall off and find its core community of people, which is fine.
hmm
Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison too. Bango it does have like some of those World War Z vibes. What's another game I'm thinking of? I can't think of the name of the game. Another kind of like 4-player. It's funny you mentioned Division 2 DC. It kind of had some of those vibes as well. Curious about
yeah.
like progression and stuff. We didn't really hear a lot about it, but it's definitely something worth keeping an eye out for. So
Yeah, if you guys go actually like watch the showcase, he actually explains like progression and weapon upgrades and stuff like that, because they have one of those things where after they show it, like the people who made the game talk about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he talks about it more in detail. So you guys go check that out.
Oh, okay. I
But
must have missed
it
that then.
seems,
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to watch
yeah,
that.
it's a fun game. I think it's just going to be one of the fun shooters you jump on with your homies.
Yeah.
Y'all leave me. I missed the bus. I'm screaming.
Good
Don't
times.
leave me.
Uh,
I want to play Back for Blood again. That was a fun time.
yeah, yeah, we definitely got to get back into that. But yeah,
But
so
that was my
that's
pick, man.
I
That
like
was my
that.
pick.
Fuck with that. All right. This one's gonna be tough for me because I'm not sure
Ooh.
which
Say
game
something
I
on my
want.
list so I can take off one of these 6. Say it.
I'm just gonna go with what everyone's already know I'm gonna pick. Let's just talk about Resident Evil.
Ah,
I
we
was
could
gonna
have
save it. I was gonna save it for later, but
I
I
took
just
that off
wanted to
my
bring it
list.
up because of the story trailer that they released. Because we were talking about theories and stuff, and
Ooh, look at that Porsche.
they've that very nice Porsche. But yeah, they basically confirmed in the story trailer, some of the things that people were speculating, namely Leon being infected
And
again.
we were expecting, like, we kind of called this.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty much like an open secret at this point. So he has some sort of infection again. This, if you guys have played Resident Evil before, he had the infection, another type of infection in Resident Evil 4. But it seems like they're expanding a little bit on the story. It seems like they're, finally showing that things aren't what they appear, and that there could be another mastermind behind the main villain that they've shown so far. But it looks like Leon's kind of struggling a little bit in this, man, and that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I know sometimes like people give the Resident Evil lore shit, which is respectable. Some
Hey,
of
my
this,
boy Leon, he
you
keep
know,
getting all these diseases, boy. You
yeah,
gonna have to wear some protection.
yeah, you
God
need to
damn.
wear a hazmat suit or something. Find a
Trying to,
new line of
yeah.
work or something, man. But Yeah, I've been watching a lot of like lore videos to catch up on stuff that I've missed. And I started playing Resident Evil 8 Village last week finally. But yeah, I just like
It's been a fun watching you play that, cause boy, let me tell you.
I was stuck on the first part for over an hour, but I was playing on the hardest difficulty because I'm an idiot. So, but I'm just excited for this, man. Like I said, I just wanted to bring this up, highlight it real quick. I can't gush about this game enough. We saw a little bit more action and some of the combat and stuff. Like this game just looks absolutely fucking incredible, man.
And I knew the girl was up to no good, cause she's a big part of the problem.
Yeah, like I'm not so sure her mother's dead. That we've been told, like her mom, Ashcroft, is that she's passed. I don't think she's dead, or something's not what it seems in this, and that's what I like. Like it's actually piquing my interest quite a bit. So, yeah, I just wanted to get the boring pick out of the way, man. Get Resident Evil 9. This is gonna, like I said, 9 times out of 10 be my game of the year. So, February 27th, baby.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
What's up, our brother Ivan and our brother Teacher Bro in the chat? What's up, guys?
Hello,
Glad
hello.
that you could join us
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
on this rainy Sunday.
Yeah.
So let me get to my pick.
Yeah. What you got?
All right, we're gonna change the game up, man. We're gonna take you guys into a 2D universe of beautiful, sexy vampires. And I gotta go with Castlevania,
I
man.
love this pick. Okay.
Castlevania has been a part of my childhood. I've been kind of slacking on it. I haven't played
That's
any of the recent games. I'm not gonna
Castlevania
lie
Bell
about that,
Monsters.
but I've played the older Nintendo Castlevanias because I'm old as dirt. But yeah,
I'm glad you picked this one.
Castlevania. It just, man, like I said pre-pod, 2D side scrolling, beautiful, sexy, animated action is always gonna get my gills going, brother. Every time it's
Yeah.
gonna get me going.
I like that. Okay.
Something about 2D games, man. I don't know if it's just the old school in me or what.
Yeah.
Like old RPGs, the old side scrollers, I'm always here for it. And Castlevania, it just looks good. Their last couple of games, their games always
Yeah.
look good. Even though I haven't played the last few,
It looks
I've
really
seen
clean
them. I know
too.
friend who, yeah, I have friends who beat them, and this it gives me that Hollow Knight kind of experience because like
Yeah.
it's a very tough game to play.
Yes. Yes.
Like my friends have told me, like, yo, these games are not for like the weak of heart. Like they're hard to play. And it just looks beautiful, man. I want to return back to Castlevania one day. I picked this game because hopefully, out of my backlog of craziness, that I actually really do get to play this game and return kind of back to my Castlevania roots, if you will.
Yeah.
I do want to play some of the old ones as well because I think this is like one of those games that just goes back to like when like me and my stepfather would sit up and play games like all night. And this was one of them, man. A nostalgic trip. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I picked this, man. Besides it looking so beautiful, it just gives me like good gaming memories, man. And Castlevania don't miss, man. They don't miss. It's a
No, they
franchise
don't.
that they don't put out slop, man. Like it may be some Castlevanias that people like more than others, but as a whole, Castlevania is going to hit the mark every time. So this is why I picked it, man.
Yeah,
This is why.
I like I said, I'm glad you brought this up. I was probably gonna bring it up at some point too. This game does look really really good, and Castlevania. I don't want to say it's in a little renaissance period or it's coming through like with a resurgence. Especially particularly because of the Netflix anime. If you guys haven't watched the Netflix Castlevania show, you should. It's 2 seasons. It's absolutely fucking insane. It's incredible. Story's great. And I mean, this is one of like those mainstays for the gaming industry and has been for decades at this point. And I think Castlevania just works best in this format. They've tried 3D Castlevania games, but I just don't think it works that way. I don't know. But this does like look absolutely stunning, man. Like I'm all for this. I'm glad you brought this up 100%. And it comes out this year according to the devs, according to Konami. So hopefully, once again, this will be another summer game when there's a lull or if there's, just they pick a good spot for it. So, yeah, I'm fucking with that, man. Nice. All right. We talking about Marvel next, man. Y'all should have known this was coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should have known this was coming
Fucking
from your boy, man. We got Marvel
oh man,
Tokon Fighting Souls.
a fighting game on the list. Let's go,
Yeah, man.
fighters.
You know what's so funny? I was talking to Michaela's boyfriend yesterday, and we talked for like 20, 30 minutes about just like fighting games, and I really miss playing fighting games, man. To the point that I will be buying a arcade stick this year. You
We
heard it
keep
here
telling him
first.
get back in the game. We keep trying to get you back in the
Yeah.
game,
I'm
and he's gonna stream it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, of course. Of course. But yeah, this game actually just looks incredibly clean, man. This is, if you guys aren't familiar with this game, it's made by the same studio Arc System that made Guilty Gear. So you already know it's probably going to be, top tier when it comes out. Honestly, their games are usually well received when they released. The only thing I am disappointed about is the alleged roster. They say that this game, allegedly, this hasn't been confirmed anywhere, but allegedly there's only going to be 20 characters at launch, which I think is a little too few for a tag battle game. Maybe if they hit like 24 or 26, I think that'd be a sweet spot. But I suspect, well, they announced as well with this trailer that there's going to be a battle pass and they'll be releasing 4 other characters, I'm sure. From
Of
like
course they
12
will.
months. Yeah, of course, you have to monetize these games nowadays, right?
And that's my thought in that, right? I
Yeah.
think the low player count comes with monetization. I hope they don't. I hope. I hope they don't just ruin the good faith that this game has already built up by bad
Yeah.
monetization. You know what I mean? Like everyone is excited for this game. Even people who don't like fighting games are excited about this game coming out just because it's X-Men. I mean, it's
Yes.
Marvel. I said Marvel, but it's Marvel. But I don't want them to ruin it by having like, all right, well, you can get these characters or this character bundle for $49.99, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I hope not. That's not usually Arc Systems MO.
yeah.
I would hope that they
And they
don't make
don't
a
usually
pivot
need
doing
to
that.
do that either.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm like I said, I'm just really excited for this. Teacher Bro, you bring up a good point too. And that's why I think I'm really getting more invested into this game, is because it's giving me Marvel vs. Capcom vibes. And I've been missing a tag assist fighters, what people usually refer them as. And this is just another instance of Marvel doing another push for X-Men as they gear up to bring X-Men into the MCU. I think this is all related, honestly, at the end of the day. And very interesting choice of 4 characters. You had Storm, Magic, Wolverine, and Danger. If you guys don't know who Danger is, she's the Danger Room from X-Men, essentially.
So they made the Danger Room a person. That's
It's
interesting. I didn't
always
know that.
been sentient, but yeah,
Right.
that's the easiest way to explain. It's basically the computer from the Danger Room.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's always had some form of sentience. It's even tried to kill X-Men before. Like this is the Danger Room is actually
The
pretty
Danger Room with a virus.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, but yeah, I'm really excited for this, man. It's looking really, really good. They got a lot of good feedback actually from the beta that they had in August of last year. So this tells me this game is pretty far along. At least I hope it is. Not sure where they're gonna release this or when they're gonna release it, but maybe we'll get a final character roster confirmation over the summer is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I think this will be a good fall title to pick up, a good fall fighting game. So yeah, I'm definitely, once again, I know I've been saying day 1 pickup a lot lately.
It has been day 2.
Yeah, it's been day 2 or 3, but this might actually be, if I can get an arcade stick by the time this comes out. And Teacher Bro said I'd like for them to release characters like they did on the Dreamcast, Marvel's Capcom, where you play in game points to unlock characters. That would actually be pretty fire. I wouldn't be against that at all.
But
It
like
would give
I
people
said,
an option to play the story, because it seems like there's actually like I don't want to say campaign, but a story in this that maybe you'll be able to unlock characters through that. No, David, I didn't play the beta. I can't play fighting games on controller anymore. My hands it doesn't work with my brain like that anymore. I tried, it just doesn't work, man.
And to answer Teacher Bro's question, I think if they split it, because I understand they are going to want to monetize it, but let's just say you do earn specific characters off playing the story mode, and they have enough characters to do both, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can have characters you can monetize with, and then you can have characters like, let's say, if you beat a time trial, or if you went through the story, you unlock this character, or,
Yeah.
you know, I think they're gonna do good by it. I have faith in them to do good by not creating a monetization mess.
Nah,
But the
I don't
game
think
looks
so.
great, man. I am the most average, casual,
He's not.
fighting game kind of guy,
Don't listen
but
to him. He's not.
I'll be here for this. I already got my fight stick and all that stuff. So we just got to get
Yeah.
we got to get this guy over here into the game, guys. We
Trying
got
to get used to the one button moves. Yeah,
we
see
got to
that
put him in the training room.
that was something I wasn't really happy about, Dave. Like, I mean, we can talk about this real quick. Like, I understand fighting games need to want to expand the audience past the hardcore fighting game community because it's needed, right? Like, once again, I think fighting games have been stagnant as well for the last 15 plus years, honestly. And I'm not a big fan of, like, I forget what mode it's called in Street Fighter 6, where, you know, like they
Auto combos and
yeah, essentially assist you. That was my big issue with Dragon Ball Fighter Z, was the auto combo system and the fact that you can't turn it off. Like, give me the option to turn that stuff off, so I don't accidentally input the wrong combo or move, and, you know, I lose the match and then I'm raging, and, you know, I don't want to do that. So, but yeah, so yeah, that was the next one for me, man. Definitely excited for Marvel Tokon. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the mystery game here, man.
Okay.
And this game is coming out in a couple of months. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't heard shit about this game. But it looks good, and the story piques my interest. I want to know where it's going. It's Pragmata. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm
Yeah.
horrible with pronouncing shit.
It's essentially that. Yeah. This game looks
Like, he's
really
walking with
weird.
this girl, and I want to know the story. I'm just interested in, what is this girl's story? Like, what is this guy's story?
I think, if I remember right, that she's an android of some sort. There's actually a demo out to play this.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it today.
I watched someone play it. The combat is very unique, like with how you can target enemies and stuff with certain abilities. I like the art style, but this was an interesting pick, man. Okay.
I mean, this goes to show you that stories are important and stories can sell games, because I simply was interested in this game because what they showed and what the girl was saying, and it was just like, she seemed like she doesn't know much. She kind of seemed like she's been just left in this cold world by herself, and it seemed like this dude found her. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. And they kind of traversing through this very unique universe. It looks crazy. I don't know much. I don't know what it's about. I could play the demo later on today and completely not like it. But this is the kind of promotion that kind of gets me locked in, because I'm like, y'all drew me in and y'all kind of left me hanging. So now I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell is this about? I want to play it now. So then they show a slight little boss fight, and then it just goes off. And I'm like, what the hell was that about? Like, what are these creatures? Who is this guy in this big ass Maroon 4 spacesuit? Like, what is this? Like, I need to know what the hell this is.
It's such a just, I don't want to say weird in a bad way, but
gave me that Stranded, what is it? Death Stranding vibes. I like it was
yeah,
just
yeah. That's a good point. Okay. And what's funny too, I remember this game being announced a few years ago. This was supposed to come out, I think, a year or two ago, and they've been delaying it. So hopefully, like, there's no huge development issues. You know,
wow. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the game was delayed a few times. I believe it was supposed to come out originally in 2024. But then it got delayed a few times. Like, it's been shown a few times since then.
I think I remember now.
Yeah, but it's just it kept getting delayed, and, you know, I'm gonna give Capcom the benefit of the doubt. You know, they've been doing great the last 5-10 years at this point.
Hey, give me a good story.
Yeah.
Hey, like, it may lack in action, or, like, as far as the combat system go and how you interact with enemies or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you. But I mean, if the story's there, I'm there for it.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a good story. We all know this. So it just looked interesting. It was a very interesting looking game, and so I had to put it on my list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, I definitely will be checking out that demo today. If we can,
Yeah, I can't wait to
hell, I
hear what
might stream it. Who knows?
Nah, you will. Yeah, he said he's gonna stream it, guys. You heard it here first.
I don't know if it's on the Xbox, right?
Nah, don't let him back out. It's too late.
Yes, I'm a professional streamer who streams from his Xbox. Y'all gonna learn about me. We ain't doing all that OBS today. Not today. All right? Not today.
But yeah, this one actually comes out pretty soon too. So April 24th.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2 days before my birthday. Hooray.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Look at this guy actually telling people about his birthday.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at this guy.
Because I want people to buy me stuff now.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
Buy me shit.
I like that.
Sorry.
I like
that. All right. What's yours, man? What's yours?
I'm gonna pick a different game as well, man. I want to talk about, where is it?
We got our boy. Wait a minute, is that Justin? Yeah, that's Justin.
Yeah, yeah. Right? What's going on, Justin? How you doing, man?
What's up, Justin? Good to see you, brother, on a good Sunday.
Where is it? I'm having a brain fart. It's the game with the chicken. What was the?
Oh, you picked my game. No, it's Winless.
Winless. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
So the chicken from Family Guy has finally had enough.
I love that. That's the theory. I love this Project Winless. That's what it is. Okay.
That is the chicken from Family Guy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's had enough.
I think because of that, I just want to play this game. But this one was actually, this one actually caught me off guard, because in the initial beginning, I thought this had something to do with either Diablo,
Chicken Souls,
like Diablo 4 or something along those lines. Divinity. I thought it was something along those lines, like one of those really gross games, just the way it started out. But it definitely took me by surprise the more I started watching this trailer, man. And I'm all for these types of games, man. Give me something that's different, bro. Give me something that looks interesting, and you got a customer, man. And this actually looks really fun to play. From the large scale battles, that was giving me like Dynasty Warriors vibes. But I just want to know more about this chicken and why he's fighting against these demons.
And where did he come from, right?
Yeah, and where did he come from?
Did he get mutated into a chicken, or is it just like, why a chicken, and why he's so brawling?
Yeah, he's pretty swole, man. He looked like he's seen some things, and I like that. I mean, he's like dual wielding swords and stuff, and look at him just like cutting through all these enemies. Like, this just looks like a good time.
I like the battles. I like the big battles.
Yeah,
it's bringing me to that Dynasty Warrior feel.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like it's definitely giving off those vibes. Like you're fighting a bunch of enemies, and it looks like he'll have either the option to combine his swords, or I'm sure he'll have access to other weapons. This part right here made me laugh, because I know someone, when he screamed that shockwave, I know someone's gonna put a chicken rooster making that noise off of that. Yeah, someone's gonna do that 100%. Like this game, and I hope
I definitely had this on my list too.
Yeah, like this just looks fun, man, and maybe Peter Griffin will be the final villain. We don't know that yet. It's somebody that looks like him.
Yo, if it's some kind of like DLC with Peter Griffin on it, if I was the developers, I would do that just to be.
They have to do that. People would love that, man. No way.
Or have some kind of a boss battle with someone like that looks similar.
Yeah,
to
like a hidden boss or something. That would be absolutely fucking amazing, man. Like. That would be incredible. But yeah, I definitely.
He just don't look like goofy though. Like it looked good. Like he looks like a tough fucking chicken.
Yeah, tough old bird, man. He is, bro.
He lost some feathers in life, and there's no returning from the dark side.
But yeah, this looks pretty cool, man. I don't care about the story. I'm just gonna be playing as a chicken, so I definitely have.
That is the story.
Yeah, that's all I needed to know. So I don't care about anything else. So. Lean chicken breast.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm black now. We frying up that bird.
That's
come on,
so funny, man. Oh my gosh. On Black History Month, Bangle. It's our month, man.
I know. Frying up that bird, baby.
Wow, Bangle. I'm just kidding.
No, we're just messing with you, Bangle.
Yeah. All right.
So I guess I'll just get to it, all right?
Yeah, man. Let's do
you eliminated one off my list, which is great. Because you took me down a peg with that one.
Nice. Happy to help.
Okay. I got to do it, man.
Okay.
As a person who just kind of got into this genre, who just watched all of the movies probably like last year, I'm late to the show.
Hmm.
And I got to do this for my brother, man. I got, as much as he
I
suck it,
love
man.
it. Yes. Let's talk about it.
Yes, I got to go John Wick. They didn't give us a lot. We didn't get
Oh
any
my
gameplay,
gosh, bro.
but I'm telling you, I want pure destruction, blood, and mayhem. I want to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
If this game does what I think it's going to do, I'm the type of person who will play this game 18 times. And this says something about my psyche. And I'm going to therapy for this. So get off my back. I'm in therapy for my wild behavior. But I need this game, bro. I need it.
This looks incredible, man. I'm glad you brought this. I was gonna bring this up too, so yeah. Like this looks fire. And we haven't seen much of it obviously, and there's no release date or anything like that, but I'm with you. Like honestly, what I would really love for this to do is give me like a combat style similar to Sifu, where you actually have to learn how to parry and you know do those CQC combat, because if you guys have watched John Wick, he's in like a lot of like enclosed or tight spaces where he's fighting people. So I hope they bring that to the game. Like this like this looks so fucking good, man. I'm right
Man,
there
I
with
just
you, man.
want pure, unadulterated violence, bro.
Yeah. Like when
I
he
just
said
want
little
to
gun
beat
fu for
people.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Gun Fu is always welcome in the temple of Bad Panda, bro.
Like this
It's
is
always welcome.
and they have Keanu Reeves actually voicing John Wick. I think he's a secret gamer, man. I don't know about you, bro, but I feel like Keanu is just he plays games on the low. He don't, he's not really
I don't
in.
think it's on the low.
Yeah.
Man, he had like he was talking about the fun he had with I'm drawing a blank here.
With
My
Cyberpunk?
favorite game. Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he did say that. So,
And he said he had like so much fun, like, and he had a lot of input like on his character, which I think is cool because
yeah,
Silverhands is kind of a nutcase.
100%. Yeah, he did a great job in that role, and I'm sure he's gonna kill this John Wick like he has been. What was I about to say? Oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart. Oh my gosh, what was I about to say? Oh, the story. So yeah, they talked about the story for this. This is gonna be a prequel from the movie, so this will be before any of that
Oh,
stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be before the four movies, which I think is cool. If you guys have seen the four movies, you probably know why that's a good idea. But I'm excited to see, who's his mark or who's his target in this, or what's going to be the story pushing forward. Because John Wick's, if you like I said, if you guys haven't seen them, they're just fun movies to watch, man. They're incredibly just. If you guys like action movies, like it's just cool. So, I don't know if that TV show's still on. They made a show called The Continental about the hotels. I don't know if that's still around. So I think John Wick is just really good in like movies, and some of the spinoffs were pretty. I don't know if you've seen Ballerina, but I highly recommend that one too. It's a really fun watch. So.
Ooh, yes. Look, man, this just goes to show you the psyche of America. We're all fucked up. We all love violence. We
Yeah.
got problems, man. We got freaking problems. Ain't nothing but a good old fashioned murder show on this screen. That's all we looking at.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to play it, man. I can't wait to see like how it plays. I just want to see the combat, how they do the combat. I'm thinking maybe like Matrix on Xbox, kind of without the slow motion.
That'd be
If you guys
interesting. Yeah,
remember that,
something like that to where the combat feels
Sleeping Dogs,
like it
maybe
has weight. Yeah,
Sleeping
Sleeping
Dogs
Dogs, Sifu, like those types of
had good
games. I think would
combat.
be
Yeah,
would be dope.
Sifu. Yeah, they got some good games to reference when it comes to the combat. I don't honestly, I don't think they have to do too much of reinventing the wheel here.
Nah, I agree with that.
Because he's not superhuman. He's not none of that. He's just a guy with a gun. Like Weenie said in chat, gun fu.
He's Baba Yaga, man.
Yeah, I don't like that name. That name sounds scary.
It is. It's actually like a folklore. Basically, the boogeyman. Essentially, that's why they call him that. He's the boogeyman.
Yeah, scary shit, man.
Yeah.
So what do you got next, brother? We're just moving on along here.
Last game. Let's see. What do I want to pick here?
What do we got here?
We'll keep story. We'll keep the super spy murderer theme going here. definitely got to talk about 007 First Light, man. We
With Morgan from
I'm
Walking
I am
Dead.
so
I'm
fucking excited
convinced.
for this. He does actually. I don't know if that's the same actor, but he does look like him a lot. I think it might be, but
It
yeah,
has to
man.
be, bro.
Finally got like some more story details about this James Bond. This is gonna be, like we've talked about this before. He's a younger James Bond, very new to the game. Looks like he just got out of MI6, and he's being brought into the 007 program. But this game, just like from the cinematography standpoint, everything about this just looks absolutely fucking incredible, man. Like,
Gives me Uncharted vibes for real.
yeah, Uncharted, and I'm getting hints of like it's like from the action and the
There's
shots, like
Morgan.
Daniel Craig,
Yeah.
his James Bond. I wouldn't be surprised if those movies had some sort of influence on like how this was developed and stuff. But I just love James Bond, man. I've always been a Bond fan, and I'm liking that we're getting this game, especially from the Hitman developer. So I'm sure each level that you play through, there's going to be different routes and stuff you can take, different things you can do to get the mission complete. They give you those sandboxes to kind of just run around in, and it looks like Bond is a man on a mission in this, man. And what was the car you were talking about in this too that you were
Ah, yes, they got the Defender, man, the Range Rover Defender.
yeah,
It's one of my favorite trucks. Oh man, yeah, I had a moment when I saw it. I was like, "Yep, bought."
yeah.
See how easy it is to get me? Product placement, boom,
Yeah,
bought.
yeah. You glad they got away from doing it as a FPS? I am too. I remember that they were originally talking about that. I agree with you, Bengal. I feel like this works just best as a third. Like, they're sticking in their wheelhouse, like I said, with the Hitman franchise and the way that they develop those games. Like, I'm glad that they are, taking the route that they are with this. I mean, and the game just looks stunning. Like the facial capture, just the environments, the lighting, everything just looks absolutely fucking incredible. It looks like you're playing a movie, honestly, which is what I love. So, Uncharted Dishonored Edition, right? Hopefully, all the good parts of those games, right? Like, Dishonored slept on too. It's a slept on franchise that no one's played in forever. So, but yeah, this was the last one for me, man. Definitely had to bring in James Bond, man. I love James Bond.
Sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. We both had that on our list
Yeah,
too, and I just want to throw an honorable mention out there real quick.
yeah,
I did have Ghost of Yotai online. Basically, that's what I'm calling it.
yeah. Ghost of Yotei Legends looks so
Mhm.
good. Yeah, yeah. We could talk about that too,
And I
actually.
missed that because I missed the last Ghost online. I didn't play it, so I really do. But it's weird because I haven't played this game,
Yeah,
so kind of all over the place. But people who are playing
Legends
it,
is fun, man. It's still pretty active from what I understand. I played it a few times, and you'd be surprised at how actually deep like the customization goes, because you can choose different like abilities and stuff. So each player can essentially have their own class, their own like samurai class, ninja class, which is actually pretty fire.
hero sortie. All
Yeah,
right, I
and
got
there's
you.
raids and stuff in the game, like where you fight like bosses and stuff. It actually looks pretty good. Yeah,
See,
I'm
that sounds fun because I'm looking for a different. I'm always looking for a different online experience to play, especially with friends.
yeah. I mean, who doesn't want
So
to be a samurai with their buds, man? Chopping shit.
yeah, you know that sounds fun,
Yeah.
right, guys? Right, right, right. Yeah, of course. Y'all gonna agree with me, right?
Yeah,
Of
I
course, of
actually
course.
I need to pick this up too. I haven't played Yote yet. I finished Tsushima again a few months ago.
How did you feel about that?
I still holds up great, man. I love Ghost of Tsushima, man. It was an incredible journey. It's beautiful, one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Like,
It
just
just
full
made me
stop.
want to grow long hair and let the wind blow
And
through my hair
stand on a cliff somewhere overlooking like a
with my
town.
sword on my side, like a true
Yeah.
samurai hero.
Oh man, just standing over your neighborhood just with your sword and armor on. Yeah, they're gonna call the police on you, bud.
Yeah, definitely gonna get the police called on me. There's a black guy out here with a sword,
Yeah.
being weird,
Oh
but
man.
that's
Nah,
fine.
this is made Dave. This is made by oh my god. Dave, this is an American game studio that made this, bro.
We gotta put Dave on
Oh
that
man,
one.
I'm not repeating that out loud. I'm not. I'm sending that game
Dave.
to DC with Callisto Protocol. Oh my gosh, we don't talk about that terrible game here, man. That game was so fun,
Oh
man.
God, Callisto Protocol. And as you guys can see, Dave's our wild
Just
card.
hold
We
left bumper,
constantly.
and you don't have to worry about any enemies in Callisto Protocol. You'll dodge every fucking attack.
I hope all your kids jump on your face and beat you. All right.
Oh my
Leave it
goodness,
up to
man.
Dave. Leave it up to Dave.
That's so funny.
Whatever. Let's wrap it up. Oh God.
Yeah, we can wrap her and dapper, man. All right. Like we
Yeah,
mentioned before,
hope
guys, there were a
beat
ton
you.
of games that we didn't get to today. Namely the God of War remake, trilogy remake, which has been leaked for a while now. Glad to finally see it though. And they got the original voice actor, man, T.C. Carson, man. So if you guys don't know who that is, look him up. That brother has been in entertainment for decades. He is a legend. Well, I think it was that and a few other things. So let us know what you guys thought about the PlayStation Showcase, man. If you guys are
Please
excited
watch the
about
whole thing,
anything,
man.
yeah, watch the whole
Yeah.
thing. And if
Watch
there's,
the whole showcase. It was great.
yeah, if there's games that we missed or you felt like you wanted us to talk about more, let us know and we'll take a look at them for sure. Because like I said, I think this was a pretty strong showcase, and I mean, even through the first half of 2026, we got a lot of really good games coming out from Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. So we eating good out here as always.
Yeah, last what 4 years. People
hmm
keep trying to deny it, but we've been having games. I don't want to hear that shit. All
Yeah,
right. Mhm.
post 2022, everything's been fine. I've been okay with everything. So
Yes, sir.
all right, thank you guys for hanging out for episode 260 of the Super Weapon Podcast. 40 episodes away from 300, man. We're gonna hit it this year, I think.
Ooh.
I think my math's bad. I don't know how many weeks are left in
And
the
we're
year.
inviting
But
all you guys here to come and
yeah.
have a
Oh my
party.
God. I'm so sorry if you guys got asked just now. Sorry. I couldn't push them back anymore, guys. Sorry about that. I know you guys can't hear me. I'm just gonna type this in chat real quick. But anywho, yeah, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. That's gonna be the end of the episode. Make sure you guys check out our YouTube, join our Discord. We're being more active in Discord. Actually have been having more fun talking to people there. We're going to be adding a few more things. We're going to get you guys' opinion on some certain ideas that we've actually been bouncing back and forth with each other as well. So keep an eye on that information coming up soon. You guys can find me everywhere, twitch.tv/DerrickTheArtist. I don't think I have anything else. DC.
Yes, this is DC. You already know the multiple nicknames that I have, but you will call me Bad Panda from now on. And I am here to let you guys know that this was a spectacular episode. The church was full today. We had a full house, and we glad that you guys came by the Church of Video Games, where we discuss video games and everything in between. All right, we got a shout out here. We got to shout out our boys Iron Bango, Justin, David, Tori, Ivan, Moonlight, Teacher Bro, Weenie, Lisa in the building. Did I say Iron Bangle? I believe I did. Yes. Everybody who came and stopped by on this
Yes.
hot, not hot, I mean rainy, sunny day. I don't know what it's like over there in Canada for our boy Bangle. Hopefully they're having good weather. It's probably a little cold, I would think,
It
right?
snows forever in Canada as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. But whatever you're doing, man, you guys have a great Sunday. We're going to go back to our regular schedule of Saturday,
Yes. The next
11
episode
a.m.
will be
Eastern.
Saturday. Yes.
We just did it Sunday because Saturday was Valentine's Day, so we thought everyone would be spending time with their loved ones. Hope that was a good day for y'all as well. But come join us next week at our regular time of Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, as we talk more about video games and everything in between. And that's all I got, brother.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. That's going to be the end of the audio version. If you guys are in chat, hang around. We're going to play some video games, and we will see y'all next time. Peace.
It is Canada. It is Canada. All of it is Canada, weenie.